So for that, I'll open up the terminal, simply the one integrated into my IDE. You can do this no matter if you're using iOS or Windows. And then I will run npm run eject, which is a command provided by the setup, which will leave this world. Now you're asked which kind of app you want to create, and I will use the first option, React Native, because I really want to have a pure React Native project. So let me hit enter here. Then you can choose the text which should appear next to the icon on the user's home screen. And I'll name this Awesome Places, because that will eventually be the app we build in this course. And then you can choose which name you want to use in Android Studio, the development environment for Android, or Xcode, the same for iOS. And I will use RN Course. You might wonder why we need to set this when we're using Visual Studio Code. Well, we'll later also open these two environments, though I will explain why we need them. No worries, we won't need them for writing our code. So after this, you can hit enter, and now it will take a while. We'll install new dependencies, we'll clean up the old ones, and I'll be back once this finished. So the ejection process finished for me. And with that, you see that our project structure also changed a bit. Now, let me walk you through this project structure in detail. What is new is that we got this index.js file here. There we actually load our app component, in case you wondered how this would be launched. There we register it in this app registry object provided by React Native. That simply is an object managed and used internally by React Native to be aware of our components which it needs to launch the app. And then we got an Android and an iOS folder up there. Now, these are important. These will become important later. They really hold Android and iOS projects which you could open in Xcode for iOS or Android Studio for Android. And we will do so later. But for now, I won't do that. Instead, I want to run my app on a simulator or a real native device. So over the next lectures, I will show you how all of that works. Let's start by running our application on an Android simulator in the next lecture.